What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bianconeri zone for a breaking news, or like breaking. The news came out hours ago that we actually finally are making a bid for Koopmeiners. Not normal settings, but we're gonna talk about it because the last couple of days, I think everybody was kind of a bit nervous or becoming nervous that potentially we were not gonna sign Koopmeiners, or we were not gonna make a bid for Koopmeiners. And forget about Koopmeiners, just the name or the player, if you like him or if you don't like him. In general, you need an attacking midfielder. On top of that, he is a main target. I know people say, a winger is a main target, so is a defender. Yes, it is. But if you promise your coach an attacking midfielder, being Koopmeiners or whoever, you need to bring Koopmeiners to the club as soon as possible. The fact that it's August and it's 18, 19 days before the start of the season is a bit worrying already, in my opinion, because he will be a key player, or that's the idea Mota's had, that he will be a key player for the team. And if he doesn't join in time, it could hinder the start of the season. But we're making a bid for Koopmeiners, according to Fabrizio Romano. Actually, Giovanni Albanese, for once, he woke up very early today and he said, the bid is basically imminent in the next couple of hours. And everybody was making a joke saying, here we go again, next couple of hours kind of thing. And yeah, you're right. We heard that for ages. And then Romano came out saying that actually the bid is coming in and it will be 45. The amount, I think all of us on this channel said that's probably what the club is going to offer to kickstart, the Koopmeiners potential signing. A lot of you think that's already overpaying. A lot of you think that's the base. That's what we should be paying for Koopmeiners. Now, Matteo Moretto, who is also a very good source, came out and said that they're going to reject it. They're not going to accept. Everything on the fly, that they're not going to accept the 45 million. Obviously, we knew that they want close to 60 million euros. That's the news. We're not going to pay 60 million euros. I don't think Giuntoli is going to pay 60 million euros for Koopmeiners, but we always knew that was kind of going to be the base, something around that. We needed to bring that down. 50 million euros less, offering 50 million euros less is a big gap to bridge. It really is. I don't think we're going to include players. I'm not sure which players they want to include. Maybe they were interested in Junior and Huijsen. They're gone, so that's not going to be the case. So now you're back to actually negotiating good old-fashioned style. However, the twist is Giuntoli waited for so long that he needs to be extremely confident that he's going to get this over the line, because there's no alternative. We've not been linked with alternative options. Forget about Tuttosport linking us with, I know, Freiburg players and so on. Those are not alternatives. Even the O'Reilly thing is just messing with Atalanta at this moment in time. It is Koopmeiners. 45 million, that was never going to get accepted, but it's good to know that actually the club is not abandoning the Koopmeiners thing, and they're actually in for Koopmeiners, or an attacking midfielder. I know Sky Italia, and I said it, if you watched my live yesterday, it came from Luca Marchetti. I don't know, probably a good guy. When it comes to transfer news, awful, like horrendous, like Sport Media said, like those type of sources. You can listen to them, you can talk about it, because it's it causes panic among the fans. But for sources, like credibility level, the worst of the worst. So that was never going to be the case, and I said that on my live. And now it's waiting. Now it's waiting what Atalanta will do, or I think they know they're going to reject it. Maybe they can play hardball. They can say it's 60 and screw you guys, basically. But I'm assuming Giuntoli knows he can knock something off that price, structure a deal. It's just going to take some time, because Atalanta have been very clear to the media saying, he's not for sale. He is for sale. But to put that out there kind of suggests that to the fans, they're saying, hey, actually, we want to keep him. Koopmeiners want to leave. And if we were going to sell him, we want the big money, And they have every right to demand the big money, by the way. They are in a position to demand the big money. They are in control, because he has a contract, so on. There are playing Champions League football. They won the Europa League. They're in a very good situation as a club. You know, they don't need to get bullied. Their finances are in order. You know, Sule's agent came out saying that the club needed to sell him to balance out the books, and we knew that. You know, and that's not a shock. Atalanta's not in that situation, and they are in total control right now. So it's not going to be an easy. It's not going to be a quick negotiation. I'm assuming. I think everybody will shock if next week we get a basically here we go. He's going to have his medical. I think everybody will be absolutely stunned. That's only going to happen if Atalanta's like, you know what, we can do 55 included bonuses, and the Juve is like, yeah, no, we're not going to waste any time. Let's go 53 plus 4 or whatever. That's the only way that deal will get closed quickly. But right now, the feeling is that that's not the case. You know, at this moment in time when I'm recording, that's not the case. But it's good to know that we didn't leave that track. You know, we need an attacking midfielder. We need help. We lack that for ages. We don't have a lot of goals in this team right now. You need to add that type of player in the squad. So that's a good thing. That's a positive thing. And now we just keep it moving. You know, keep negotiating. In the meantime, get that Toribo deal done as well, because that's still the main target. You know, or isn't? It should be a main target. I know there were reports saying that West Ham came in again, and Toribo said, no, thank you. So that's that. It's just now on the club to get these deals done and prep for the season, you know, because the season is extremely close now. And we play Brest on Saturday. Not a game that's going to tell you something, but without playing pre-seasons, without knowing who the coach is, we knew we like an attacking midfielder. We knew we liked so much quality just in the squad. You know, forget about the 11, just squad-wise. And then we're not even talking about players like McKennie and Kostic and Milik who need to leave, basically, but still here. Rugani flirting with a move, yes or no. Diallo could be loaned out, apparently, again. You know, it's a lot of work still to be done, but the Koopmeiners one, obviously, is the main point. So let me know in the comments what you think. Are you excited? Are you like 45 is already the base? Are you confident that we can close that deal? Or have you other options, and actually options that are viable? When I say viable, you need to watch them, obviously, and also they need to add quite a significant amount of goals, contributions, you know, and just not be a set piece taker or so, like when it comes to goals, like real impact on the squad, basically. That's what we need. So if you have an alternative, let me know in the comments, because right now the club has no alternative. It's him, you know, it's him or a panic mode, basically, you know. So let's see. Giuntoli remains calm, then we should kind of remain calm, even though we're fans and we're never calm. We're always triggered. We're always on the edge. But it's good that we have made that bid. You know, it tells you we're not off, like Sky Italia are saying. And now we just wait and see what Giuntoli has up his sleeves. But yeah, let me know. Like the video, subscribe, and I will speak to you guys tomorrow in my normal settings. Ciao.